today, just banged up my knuckle, ouch. Okay, today we're going to work on the visors for the bus. Now the visors, you might remember, when I took these to the table out front and we used the citrus strip on them, not sponsored by citrus strip. We took the citrus strip, took the paint off. Now I'm getting ready to paint them. And I've come up with a color and I found the paint that I want. And I've read that I have to do some prep work. So we have the palm sander. And because of the paint that I'm going to use, we have to have 800 grit sandpaper. We have to have, let's see what this one is. We have to have, well, if I can figure out what it is, 80 grit. And we have to have 600 grit. And we have to have 320 grit. So, we are going to grit our teeth. We're going to grit our teeth and we're going to get to work. Now, because this is aluminum, it's already sanded down, we're going to use the big boys. We're going to use the 800 because really it just needs smoothed over. The citrus strip took most of it off, so we don't really need these at this point. We don't need any of these at this point, so we're going to put those back in the box down there. We're going to use the 800s because basically all it needs is the edges smoothed out. I opened the window because it is hot in here and I didn't feel like turning the air on, and you have the air blowing in the back and the noise. And anyway, so I am not sponsored by TCP Global. However, they have agreed to partner with me, meaning that when the video's done, I can send them the video and they will post it on their website. That's not a sponsorship, it's a partnership. Basically, we promote each other, but it's not a sponsorship by any means. So, we're going to take the 800 grit paper, we're going to do some sanding, and I'm going to do it sitting down because I'm lazy. And so, that's how we do it. I have to go over some more edges on it, but it's getting there. It is getting there. And we will then get on with the paint. Now, the painting process is a little more involved. It's going to involve this. First of all, you have to strip it down, which I use Citrus Strip for. And then, because I'm taking it down to the clear metal, I don't need to use the KC10, which is a degreaser for painting. You put it on there, it takes off the paint. It takes off the grease, the wax, anything that's built up on it. Excuse me. It will take that off before you paint it. Then, once we're done with that, then we have to use the K3000 primer. And then, of course, that's we mixed with the hardener. And then we're going to use some Orion Silver base paint. And then after that coat, and after that prep, then we're going to use a burgundy candy paint, candy burgundy paint from House of Kolor. All of these products are coming from House of Kolor, but, well, they're manufactured by House of Kolor. They're coming from TCP Global. There's a link below, and you know, again, if you buy anything from them, I don't get anything from it. I'm just so happy with their products. I like their products. They have given me some advice on what to do and how to do it, but those sheets are available. You can actually go to House of Kolor and download the sheets on how to use their products. That's how I know that I have to get the paint off of this or not. You don't necessarily have to. You could paint over other paint. I choose to take the paint off because it was cracking and it was a mess. And I had already sprayed it with some chrome paint, and it looked like, yeah, it didn't look good. So I took that off, and that's when we did it with the Citrus Strip. We took the so-called chrome paint off, and my thought was it might have looked like chrome if you were looking at it from the International Space Station, but it didn't look like chrome anywhere near the vehicle. And I want this vehicle to be done right. So I came across the House of Kolor paint. I love the candy burgundy color, and it's staying in tune or staying in line with what the RV was before. When I bought it, it had some burgundy on it. May as well stick with what works, right? So I'm gonna paint these. I'm gonna paint the dash. I'm going to paint the interior of the front doors around the frame of the door, because it has the covers on the door that are already there. And I'm going to paint those stripes on the side of the coach. I'm going to paint those with the candy burgundy. So TCP has all of the products you need from House of Kolor, and that's where I choose to buy them. They're a great company. We've been back and forth on some emails. They've helped me out on what I need to do. I also downloaded the sheets from House of Kolor, and you would have to go to one of their distributors to buy it. I recommend TCP Global. Great company. They'll ship it right out to you. And if you need it in a hurry, they have express shipping. So that's where we are today. I'm going to work on the visors, and then I'm going to do another video when I primer them, and we'll put it all together. We'll pull all this together as a group. I'm going to, again, work on the visors. I'm going to finish sanding them, get them smooth, and then I have the primer already. I don't have the Silver Orion. I don't have that yet. I do have two 12-ounce cans of the Candy Burgundy ready to shoot. Now, the reason I got the 12-ounce cans and not the quart is because I wanted to make sure I liked the color first. Okay, if that makes sense. I didn't want to buy a quart and have to mix it myself when the 12-ounce can comes already mixed. You shake it up, you spray it, and if you like the color, okay. If not, then it comes off and we start over and we go with a different color. This is kind of trial and error. I don't know how it's going to come out. The Candy Burgundy looks good in the picture, but there's some steps you have to do to get it there. And we're going to get there. We're going to take the Orion Silver, or Silver Orion, and we're going to take that and put on it, which will make the burgundy, Candy Burgundy pop. So hopefully it will come out good. And then the rest of the RV, I think we're going to do with white, and then we're going to offset it with some decals to take away from some of the white, because the white is massive. I mean, I stood out there one day and the sun was hitting the RV, and literally I had to squint because it was so bright. It was blinding. There's so much of it. So what I want to do is I want to offset some of that with some decals. My thought right now is I saw some really nice truck size, big landing eagles, one for each side. That's my thought right now. I don't know, because the thing with the coach is that on the sides where you have those stripes, those are actually ridges that stand out about that far. And if you put the eagle on there, then it's going to go like this, right? So rather than do that, I might come out with some smaller decals for down below on the actual white. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I don't really want to get into pinstriping with this paint because it's very, very detailed, very difficult. I'm not a painter. I'm doing the visors to see how they come out. If it works out and I feel like I can do the rest, I'll do the rest. If not, I've got a friend that has told me that he knows how to do it. So we'll see. You know, I can handle a 12-ounce spray can. I don't know if I can handle being on a scaffold spraying the RV. I mean, I have some mobility issues. I don't really want to go into all of that, but I don't know that I want to be up on a ladder or doing those things. I can do this. I can do some things. I can't do it all. Kind of like Helen Keller said, I can do something. I cannot do everything. But I refuse not to do the some things that I can do. And we'll check with you next time on the Peterbilt 352 RV. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, share the video, and check out my other channel, Dirty Dog Trucking, on YouTube. That one is Peterbilt 352 sister site, if you will. It's about trucking, but it's also a gaming channel. So right now I'm doing American Truck Simulator on that channel. They also have Euro Truck Simulator, GTA, Grand Theft Auto, and other things I might do over there. But right now it's strictly a ATS channel, but that is subject to change. So check it out, like, subscribe, share on both channels. I need the love, I need the attention. I love getting attention, and I need the support. And we'll check with you next time. We'll see you next time.